hope you are doing well. As you all know, today is Saturday and it's the first day of the week. So I wish you a great week ahead and a week with full of joy and happiness. And the title that today I have chosen for giving is speech about that is English learning. And I'm going to mention some points here that can help you all to learn English easily. But at first I have to tell you that today I'm not going to go really deep inside of this title, and I'm not going to be talking about working on 4 skills like writing, speaking, listening, or reading in order to boost your English. I'm going to say some fundamental steps toward learning English. Some points that doesn't seem really important for learning English or any other new languages, but they're extremely important, and if we apply them, I'm sure that we will learn English quickly and easily. So let's go with the points. The first and the most fundamental step toward learning English is enjoying learning English. You have to learn English because you want it, not because you're compelled or you're obliged. Try to make it a passion for yourself to learn English. Make it a schedule for yourself to enjoy learning. Because when we learn something enjoyably, if something is enjoyable for us, we can learn that quickly and easily. But if something is boring for us, it is the opposite. We can't learn that in a short period of time and also very easy. So try to make it a passion for yourself to learn English, and I'm sure if you apply that, you will enjoy learning English and you will learn English easily. Make some schedule for yourself. For example, if you want to boost your listening, try to listen to some funny English conversations, or try to watch some funny English movies, or you can listen to your favorite podcasts in order to make it enjoyable for yourself. So the first step toward learning English is enjoying that. Let's go with the second point. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. The second point that is very important for learning English is not being afraid of making mistakes in front of others. As far as I know, most of us are afraid of making mistakes in front of others. Although our mistakes are really important for learning English or any other new things. It's okay, don't worry if you're making mistakes in front of others. When you make mistakes, the only thing that people can do is correcting your mistakes. They can't do anything else. They just can correct you. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't lose an opportunity for speaking English because you were too nervous to make mistakes in front of others. Because you were too nervous that you thought that the people will make fun of you. Don't let this fear fail you behind. I know that it is really, none of us want to make mistakes in front of others. And it is the biggest fear that we have inside of ourselves. But now it's the time to stop this fear. Now it's the time to get rid of that. You know, the only way that you can learn English easily is getting out of your comfort zone. But unfortunately, sometimes being afraid of making mistakes in front of others doesn't allow us to get rid of our comfort zone and go towards our goals. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't worry. Be confident. Be shy. Don't be shy. If you want to learn English easily, try not to be afraid of making mistakes in front of others, because they cannot do anything with you. So let's move on to the third point. Set English goals. The third tip that can help you all to learn goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals. Try to set many goals for yourself in order to English goals in order to boost your English. Remember why you have started learning English. It was because of business or traveling all over the world, or it was for passing a test like TOEFL test or IELTS or any other tests. Set goals for yourself if you want to improve. Set English goals for yourself if you want to boost your English. So let's go with the fourth one. Never give up. Never give up. If you want to learn English easily, you should never give up on that. Yes, there will be sometimes when you're hopeless, when you're awful, when there are someone better than you. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you from getting or achieving your goals. Don't let that stop you. There will be some time most of the people will give up on us. There will be some time when there are many people who are better than us, who are speaking better than us, whose listening is better than us, and they can read better than us. But try not to give up on yourself. And if you want to do that, if you don't want to give up on yourself, try to remember all the activities you have done in the past. Remember the books that you read. Remember the podcasts that you have listened to. And think of that how easy they are today for you. Remember all those activities that you have done in order not to give up on yourself. It's okay. If you're not good, it's okay. That doesn't matter. You will master this language one day. You will master it well. You will make better than anyone else in this world. So try not to give up on yourself if you want to learn English. And if you give up on learning English, I know that it is the last path that you can go. So try not to give up on yourself if you want to learn that easily. Even if there are many struggles, if you're facing many struggles. So let's move on to the fifth one. Practice, and practice. You know I have mentioned 4 points here. But all of them can be reduced in just the last point. Practice, and practice. If you want to master this language well, you need to practice so much. Because you know learning English is like playing a sport. You can never master it if you don't practice it. If you want to boost your speaking, you need to practice. If you want to boost your writing, you need to practice. If you want to boost your reading, you need to practice. Or if you want to boost your listening, you need to practice. Practice as much as you can. Practice every day. Practice day in, day out. Practice round the clock in order to master this language well. If you don't practice, nothing will happen with you. You will remember the person you have always been. You will remember the words you have always memorized. And you will know something that you have already knew about that. Practice as much as you can. After working on these 5 steps, on these 4 steps, then you need to practice, and practice. So if you want to master this language well, the first step toward learning this is this 5 steps. First, try to be patient about that and enjoy learning that. Then, don't be afraid of making mistakes in front of others. Third one, set English goals for yourself. And fourth one, never give up on yourself, even if you're awful. And the last one, practice as much as you can. Thanks for your nice attention. Now if you've got any questions,